Raiders heartthrob Indiana Jones has a new lady in his life, Kate Capshaw. Tonight on PM Magazine, we'll visit the stars of Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. You're looking at the largest herd of Grevy zebra in captivity. We're here at Busch Gardens in Tampa, Florida, and this is Channel 4's PM Magazine. Good evening, I'm Jimmy Suffalo.
And I'm Katrina Daniel. Now, if you like your adventure at a safer distance, chances are very good that you saw the first Indiana Jones film, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Well, the second one is making its debut this week, and it's got a new leading lady. Tonight's first feature, and our show is all about that.
She really is so normal, like a pal you'd like to invite over for lunch. She's also a rising young star who just happened to capture the most coveted role of the year, opposite Harrison Ford in the newest Raiders of the Lost Ark movie, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
I'm Dale Harimoto. Few roles have stirred up as much competition in Hollywood as this one. Thousands of actresses were being considered for the part, but Steven Spielberg picked a relatively unknown actress from Missouri. Her name, Kate Capshaw. How did she get the part? And how does she feel about the career break of a lifetime? Well, we're about to meet Kate and find out more about the lady who captures the heart of Indiana Jones.
I like to think it's luck, but then someone else will say, like my best friend who loves me very much, will say, oh, it's not just luck, it's because you're good, you know? So then I have to go, well, maybe that's part of it too.
Kate Capshaw is a true discovery story. A Missouri schoolteacher and single mother, Kate left teaching for acting in New York. Encouraged by a role in the daytime soap Edge of Night, commercials, and a TV movie, she headed to Los Angeles. But before she could even unpack, Spielberg had Kate on a plane to Sri Lanka to play Willie Scott. Tell me a little bit about Willie Scott.
She's used to driving in limos, and she's used to champagne, and she's accustomed to being treated like a princess. In other words, I, Kate, looked at Willie and went, you know, I wouldn't sit 5 minutes with this girl. And it ends up that I love her.
You call him Dr. Jones, dog.
Okay, Dr. Jones, Dr. Jones, oh, wake up, please.
You there already? Oh, good.
No. No one's flying the plane.
Boy.
Harrison was always very polite, very quiet. He was always very straight. And he's very funny. You know, you'll be working and he'll come up with these very dry but very funny, like Indiana Jones.
I think we got a big problem.
One thing that was really lovely was that nobody made me feel bad for being afraid. They were very, you know, they didn't go, oh, God, she's being a girl, what an...
all more afraid than you were.
Exactly. Well, the thing is in the movies, right, in these movies, the girl always gets the worst stuff. An action-adventure movie is difficult by nature because it is, there's a sense of urgency. You know, anytime, I call them whoosh movies, where you start out and you just whoosh your way through to the end.
Kate's entire career is like an action-adventure movie, whooshing by. If Temple of Doom is as successful as Raiders, which grossed over $352 million worldwide, you can bet Kate Capshaw is going to be a big star. On top of that, she's starring in 4 major movies to be released throughout 1984. But how does this sudden fame feel?
Sort of scary. My boyfriend said that we were coming back from, we went out to the desert to do a shoot for a magazine, and we were coming back, and we were in the backseat of the car, and we're looking at the Sunday Times and, you know, just catching up on the weekend, and it's very quiet, and he puts his paper down, he looks at me, he goes, Katie, do you realize that in a few months, millions of people will have seen you? And I was reading my newspaper, and I went, oh, and I just burst into tears. The tears were streaming down my face, and I think that a part of me is frightened, and a part of me is just like, you know, when you always wonder why Miss America cries when she gets the thing. It's so emotional, I guess. I'm not sure what all the components are, but I think that's a true response, either giggling or crying, but that's how I feel.
Well, Kate, we'll be among the millions watching and hoping you'll remain the same wonderful Kate Capshaw that you are today.